Hello, friends. It's William with Believe Unlimited. Coming to you today with a question. Are you ready to love again? That's an interesting question when you've had your heart broken and you're really considering getting out there and maybe meeting someone else. And the real answer is you'll only know if you're ready, if you can love yourself without anyone else. So when we look at what love is and what we express when we love, it's a feeling that it's there, and it doesn't, you can't qualify it, you can't quantify it, you just know it when it happens. And yet so many of us, and I've had this experience, and I can say, when I was desperately looking for someone to love and someone to love me, I spent so much time worrying about other people that I couldn't even look myself in the mirror and tell myself I loved me, that I appreciated myself, that I was proud of who I was, because I actually wasn't for many, many years. And the journey that I found peace in is knowing that loving myself wholly and truly was the greatest step in allowing myself to be able to be and just go out and meet somebody and not have concern. They didn't need to like me back. They didn't even need to give anything back to me. I was okay. And then I'm free to connect with others and be authentic and be real and not have to worry whether they liked me, they thought I was nice and all of that. Now, when someone responds and it feels good. But when we're okay with ourselves, we believe in ourselves, and we are okay with who we are, that is the most freeing place in the whole experience of life. That we know we're okay, and we don't have to be something so that somebody loves us. We can just be ourselves. And I, I, I jokingly many times have told people that I hope if we don't get along, we figure it out now. I'd rather find out that I don't like someone, or they don't like me in the first conversation, than to morph into something to make them like me. We think we make them like me, but attempt to make them like us, like me, and spend a year or so going through the dating and always, walking on eggshells, wanting to make sure that we give the best performance of our life, and that we're being so careful to make sure that person likes us, that maybe they can love us. And the reality of it is eventually they're going to find out who we really are and who I really am. So it's much simpler to just be real and be raw and just be yourself and show up fully and presently in yourself. Because when you're being you, you're good. But when you're being somebody else, it's hard, and it's a journey that is never-ending anxiety, never-ending worry and concern about, am I living up to this? Am I good enough? And the truth is, you're not. You're not good enough to play the role of being somebody else that you've made them like you, because you're being what they want you to be. You're not that good. But when you show up real and just you, and not just you, but only you, and not just only you, but all of you, there's nothing to worry about. Because you can be totally you, and if they don't like you, Whew. Just saved years of work and years of agony trying to get someone to like you, and eventually they figure out that they don't like you, and then all of a sudden now you're wondering who you are again. So being true to yourself, being authentic, being real, and just being honest about who you are, setting forth the values that are important to you, letting the other person know how you feel about important topics and how you view them, and do they have the same ideals, and are you compatible? Because bottom line is someday they're going to figure out who you are. It might as well be the first day you meet them. And if they like you for authentically who you are, relax and enjoy, because being authentic to yourself is the most freeing experience you'll ever experience. And just so you know, there's only one person in this world that can be you. So you remember, you are awesome. So you stay awesome. Catch you next time.